You're on YouTube now, though. I tell you that. Oh, we sending the data. Hold on. It's about to get live.
Should all go to the theater tomorrow and see it. Because we could use a good laugh. Ha 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 ha.
YouTube, I apologize. I apologize, man. I supposed to have been started this stream. But I'm about to end this stream soon, so I'll catch y'all tomorrow, but damn. I'll figure it out. I get better. My fault. But hop up in the Discord though. We got a few all-night streams coming. And I'm gonna start when the sun up, and then I'm gonna end it when the sun up, type shit. So I don't know how to do it no other way. I be trying to get some rest, but I like doing long hours. Pause.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. Did you know there are things other than pornography on the internet? Watch them on the Jimmy Kimmel Live YouTube channel, which, much like your own body, I encourage you to explore.
So Jim Carrey is getting a little bit of negative press right now. He did an interview.
Boy.
When Man in the Moon came out, there was all this talk about the process that you went through when you became Andy Kaufman, essentially. Did you ever have it in the back of your mind back then that you wanted to share that story in this way that you're getting to do now?
Yeah, and I thought I had become Andy Kaufman, but there was no me actually at the end of it all. I realized that there was, that this character was making choices to play a character, and so that's what kind of happened, and that's what Chris found in this interview and in this footage, that there was actually a existential, not a crisis, but a discovery going on,
There's been a lot of talk in the last few.
That's sad as fuck, chat. I feel bad for Jim during that time. And everybody around him, because apparently this nigga was a pain in the ass.
Days, well, today recently, about
a lot of people making sound over here.
So much of that.
That's right.
People talking about an interview that you did at New York Fashion Week, and you talked about identity, and you all these ideas. Do you think that people kind of just don't understand it, or they haven't clued in to this whole thing you're talking about of people wearing masks?
I think that we're all, we're all trying to add things to ourselves so that we can finally define ourselves, and then everybody will get us and they'll go, okay, this is what you are. And then if you actually get there, you will find it so empty that you'll realize that's really not what it's about. It's about not only just going with the flow, but it's about not taking it personal. It's like the difference.
That's why I started streaming, chat. Because I'm truly a shy person. I'm an introvert. But everything he just said is literally why I just started streaming, bro. I've avoided my dreams for so long, trying to spare other people, that I'm just done doing that shit. I'm done sacrificing myself. And I thought I was being like a hero and a good person. Man, fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that, bro.
Difference between a house and my house is you'll realize that's really not. If you actually get there, we're all trying to add things to ourselves so that we can finally define ourselves, and then everybody will get us and they'll go, okay, this is what you are. And then if you actually get there, you will find it so empty that you'll realize that's really not what it's about. It's about not only just going with the flow, but it's about not taking it personal.
With this mentality, I realized that fuck it, right? Fuck it, right? I live one life, bro. And I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna succeed. To everybody I know, I'm already a successful black man. I've already beat all the odds from where I'm from. All the shit I already been through before I was even an adult. is the reason I'm the GOAT. So I don't really need nobody approval. I don't need the world to tell me that. You know, it was a point in time when I did though, like everybody. But it takes, like he said, for you to get to that point where you're just like, this is nothing. Like this has done nothing for me. This is not only has it done nothing for me, but what is that? What am I? If this is my existence, like if this is what I spend my life doing, what does that make me? But a cog in a machine.
You know, it's like the difference between how a
Also,
house.
if life don't matter, you should just do whatever you want whenever you feel it. You know what I'm saying? You should not be bound by society and fucking what motherfuckers thinking and opinions and feeling about you, because like I said, that's all projection, bro. Like we all doing the same shit. Like Jimmy said, we all doing the same shit. We all trying to, you know, find our way to define ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think that's the problem. I let go of the defining part. I let go of like, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to have everything perfect before I do something. Like, let me just do it, be myself. And if niggas care, niggas care. If they don't, they don't. And that shit should have no effect on my life. I should be able to you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being realistic too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not retarded, bro. Like, I know the reality is, you know what I'm saying, comments and people's opinions and shit. But at the end of the day, like I said, bro, what was I doing before all of this? What was I doing before all this? And I give a fuck about what y'all niggas said or thought. So why the fuck would I give a fuck now?
And my house is a world of difference, and it's the my that's the problem, you know. So you can do all this without the my involved. You know, you can do it in a way that it's not, life isn't happening to you, it's happening for, you know, for the good of everyone. It's just it's like it's a play. It's a giant, you know, field of consciousness dancing for itself, and you're here to make me happy, and or to kind of, it's making itself happy, you know. It's like one soul. That's how I feel. I feel like, you know, people say, well, I have a soul. You don't have a soul. There's no you, but I feel like there is a soul, and it includes everything. And when you wake up in the morning and you feel like I'm the universe, you don't have to reach for the stars. You know, you can just let life happen. And walk through the doors. You know.
We'll have to wrap that. Sorry.
Thanks very much.
I'm sorry, you've run out of time.
Well, listen, you've made me very happy, so thank you for your time.
I mean, is it kind of scary releasing this out into the world and just being so vulnerable and having this side of yourself and this, you know, exposed?
Because there is no me, no self. Jim Carrey is gone, actually never existed. And
Where you
I know
go?
that now. So I'm able to take gigantic chances with this thing that people know as Jim Carrey.
They was with him in the first interview. They was quiet, but they was like way more thinking it was just jokes. I feel like now in this part of the press tour, they're like sick of this nigga. They're like, that's your boy.
Releasing this out into the world and just being so vulnerable and having this side of yourself and this, you know, exposed?
Because there is no me, no self. Jim Carrey is gone, actually never existed, and I know that now. So I'm able to take gigantic chances with this thing that people know.
This nigga is like, bruh, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, can you fucking just promote the fucking movie, man? Jesus.
Now, so I'm able to take gigantic chances with this thing that
Call the therapist. Call the therapist. Get the Zoloft.
people know as Jim Carrey.
James Eugene Carey was born in 1962 in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada, within the Greater Toronto Area, also referred to as the Golden Horseshoe. What a lot of people don't know
love
about
y'all,
Jim
chat.
is his humble beginnings.
I want y'all to know I love y'all.
The struggle and pressure for fame,
Always have consistent 3 to 2 viewers, and I appreciate y'all every time I stream.
and the tumultuous relationship with his father. At one point,
y'all
after
really
his dad
made
had
me
lost
actually excited to do this shit. I wake up and I think about it, and I want to stream. So, and I want to get better quickly so that y'all can have a super fucking entertaining stream every time. So, I just appreciate y'all inspiring me to keep going and making this shit feel worth it.
his job as an accountant, his family of 7 lived out of a VW van. They eventually were able to find jobs at a warehouse where their employer allowed them to live out of the back room. But it took a toll on Jim and his family.
When I see your biography on TV and stuff, it was so. I mean, I was kidding about it before, but it does sound kind of sad. I mean, you grew up in a car.
I like that music. Keep it going.
Your dad. I was watching either some Jim Carrey biography or something, and it was like your dad was. Don't cry.
Yeah, the lip's already going, right?
Dad couldn't hold a job. You and your whole family lived in a car and had to like be janitors together.
Yeah, but you know what? Through that,
you became the man you are today.
Yeah, we had some tough times.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But like every family,
But out of that,
those tough times when you reach down.
Yeah. No. You
together.
imagine like you're going to school.
I don't know that he went to school. I think they just...
Imagine that I'm going to school, though.
No, imagine you went to school, then afterwards, like all the kids see you pile out of the car with your parents, and you're cleaning the school. That's gonna be bad.
Yeah, that's
bad.
washing my hands.
Yeah, it's hard to be.
Yeah, I'm brushing my teeth as I walk up to the school.
How long did you live in a car for?
It was a lot less.
Jim Carrey in a Toyota Celica.
It was.
Yeah, what kind of car was
It was a good 6 months.
What was the car anyway?
It was a Volkswagen camper.
So it was a camper. It wasn't like you didn't have room.
Well, yeah. Well,
I imagine.
A Volkswagen camper, they're quite.
Yo, Howard Stern is not looking good this stream, chat. He's shitting on everybody's trauma. I know that's what he used to do, but it's like, god damn. This is what Jim Carrey used to live in when he was a child. He lived in this and went to school in this. That's fucking insane.
A toll on Jim and his family.
When I see your biography on TV and stuff, it was so. I mean, I was kidding about it before, but it does sound kind of sad. I mean, you grew up in a car.
I like that music. Keep it going.
Your dad. I was watching either some Jim Carrey biography or something, and it was like your dad was. Don't cry.
Yeah, the lip's already going, right?
Dad couldn't hold a job. You and your whole family lived in a car and had to like be janitors together.
Yeah, but you know what? Through that,
you became the man you are today.
Yeah, we had some tough times.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
But like every family,
But out of that,
those tough times when you reach down.
Yeah. No. You
together.
imagine like you're going to school.
I don't know that he went to school. I think they just...
Imagine that I'm going to school, though.
No, imagine you went to school, then afterwards, like all the kids see you pile out of the car with your parents, and you're cleaning the school.
That's fucked up, yo.
Washing my hands.
That's fucked up, yo. He said, imagine. What that nigga saying, bruh?
Pile out of the car with your parents, and you're.
Out of that,
Imagine the other kids.
When you reach down.
He said, fuck Jim Carrey being traumatized. Imagine the other kids who's normal. They got houses, who got to live through the fact that I was homeless, chat. So I don't play about that shit. I know that shit for real. That shit serious. But I do see the funny in the fact that you go to school with a nigga. And then you see this nigga get out of the car after school, like, with the cleaning supplies, and he cleaning the school. That's fucked up, bro. I'd have had a swifter way. I'd have had to sneak back in that bitch. I got me fucked up. Ain't nobody I go to school with seeing this lifestyle. I had to go to before and after care, and they ain't had no fucking Sprinter van or nothing. They ain't had no SUV. They had the white van. I had to get out of a white van. People thought I was special. It was just before and after care. My mom just had a commute. She worked for the government. She had to commute to work. She had to leave the house by, a certain time to be at work at 7:30 in the morning every day. So I had to be somewhere until school started. Pulling up to school in any type of van is fucked up. Let me just take it from me.
Yeah.
Kids ain't shit.
You imagine like you're going to school.
I don't know that he went to school. I think they just...
Imagine that I'm going to school, though.
No, imagine you went to school, then afterwards, like all the kids see you pile out of the car with your parents, and you're cleaning the school. That's gonna be bad.
Yeah, that's
bad.
washing my hands.
Yeah, it's hard to be.
I'm brushing my teeth as I walk up to the school.
How long did you live in a car for?
It was a lot less.
Jim Carrey in a Toyota Celica.
It was.
Yeah, what kind of car was
It was a good 6 months.
What was the car anyway?
It was a Volkswagen camper.
So it was a camper. It wasn't like you didn't have room.
Well, yeah. Well,
I imagine.
The Volkswagen camper, they're quite plush.
Yeah, talk to the kids living in
They're
the regular
quite plush.
Volkswagen.
Right. The hammock that was strapped across the front seats was my place.
You really lived in a Volkswagen camper?
I really did, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it fun on any
I'm
level?
deep, man. I'm so deep.
You're dark.
No, I mean, was there any sort of like, hey, we're on an adventure kind of thing about
You know,
it?
honestly, at the beginning, well, when my father lost his job, I was pissed. You know, it was like
Sad.
one of those things. My dad, how dare the universe?
Right. He's the smartest guy in the world.
On attention and laughs. So it's surprising. It's reported that Jim's very first time performing at the club Yuck Yucks, he completely bombed. But who wouldn't at their earliest stage performances? Let alone being 14 years old with a crowd of adults. You all know the funny man, thriving on attention and laughs.
You all know the funny man. Why you say it like that? He want to be a journalist.
Follow his own dreams and got himself a good, safe job. It's reported that Jim's very first time performing at the club Yuck Yucks, he completely bombed. But who wouldn't at their earliest stage performances? Let alone being 14 years old with a crowd of adults. You all know the funny man, thriving on attention and laughs. So it's surprising now when he's openly speaking in a very somber, profound manner. A lot of people think he's gone a bit crazy due to the recent interviews, and looking back on his past behaviors and expletives that most people took as a joke.
Wait, tell me, is it true you're wandering the streets? You need a date to the party? What's up?
I'm gonna jump in and point out why this was a really stupid question to ask right off the bat. As some of you already know, his girlfriend, Katarina White, had just recently ended her own life.
No, I'm
Wait, what? I remember this. Damn. That's right. That's right. That's right. Damn.
I'm doing just fine. I just,
Why
there's
would
no
she
meaning
say
to
that?
any of this. So
Well, she
I
fucking
wanted
dumb,
to find...
Crazy
She
due to the
sucks at
recent
her damn
interviews,
job.
and looking back on his past behaviors and expletives that most people took as a joke.
Wait,
Now it makes sense, chat, why he said this don't matter.
tell me, or is it
My man just lost his girlfriend, bro, to suicide, too. That's crazy.
true you're wandering the streets? You need a date to the party? What's up?
I'm gonna jump in and point out why this was a really stupid question to ask right off the bat. As some of you already know, his girlfriend, Katarina White, had just recently ended her own life.
No, I'm doing just fine. I just, there's no meaning to any of this. So I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join, and here I am.
Yeah, rather than sit in a house and fucking grieve.
They're
I
celebrating.
mean, you got to admit it's completely meaningless.
Well, they say they're celebrating icons inside.
Celebrating
Do you believe in
icons, boy, that is just the absolute lowest aiming, possibility that we could come up with. It's like icons. Do you believe in icons? I don't believe in personalities. Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter. Happening. And there are clusters of tetrahedrons moving around together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's happening in our world right now? Because there is a lot.
Bear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off.
Here we go.
I believe that it's deeper than that. I believe we're a field of energy dancing for itself. And I don't care.
But Jim, you got really dressed up for the occasion. You look.
We don't matter.
Oh wow.
There's the good news.
Okay.
This wasn't the first time he.
Oh, this thing didn't work. This is not a real thing. It's something I cobbled together. So personally, because it really is just a beautiful, beautiful relative manifestation, and it's here for us to enjoy.
Thank you for your energy.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey. Thank you
you,
again.
sir. All right.
I don't know
I
what the
appreciate
fuck he
it.
was talking about.
You if you were going to go back to stand-up, and you said something about there's no Jim Carrey to sell anymore.
That's all they cared about back then. This nigga is having a mental breakdown, and all niggas care about is if he gonna do stand up again.
Could you explain to me what you meant by that? I wrote it because it really stuck with me. It really resonated with me.
Well, I think that it resonates because it's the truth of everybody, you know? We spend our whole lives trying to invent ourselves and trying to figure out, you know, what this is, you know, and it's just a collection of abstract ideas, you know, from your ethnic background to your nationality to your, you know, whatever, all of that stuff, those are all ideas you've been given.
Exactly.
You know, and so when you end up at the end of it, you might be successful, but you're unhappy and you don't know why, because, oh, this thing didn't work. This is not a real thing. It's something I cobbled together. And well, then what is the real thing? And the real thing is everything.
How's it going? Good.
I want to see.
It's from a commencement speech he gave a few years ago, and I've condensed it for you as best as I can. There's a lot of wisdom there. He actually makes more sense than most religions and
About to end the stream, chat. I love y'all. I swear to God.
I'm here to plant a seed today. A seed that will inspire you to move forward in life with enthusiastic hearts and a clear sense of wholeness. The question is, will that seed have a chance to take root? Or will I be sued by Monsanto and forced to use their seed? I used to think Jim Carrey is all that I was. Just a flickering light, a dancing shadow, the great nothing masquerading as something you can name.
Imagine being a celebrity though, like Jim Carrey, like that level of fame, where there's political things happening, social issues, global war, you know, homelessness, poverty, you know, unemployment. People are suffering in the world, and you know, you make people laugh, but you have to feel like you're meaningless, like you're not doing anything to help the world. I mean, after a while, I mean, maybe in the beginning you can convince yourself that this means the most, but I can't imagine a space where somebody feels like I'm a distraction, because I say, like, I took acid when I was 17 too. The first time I took it was 17, but the second time I took it, it was a Super Bowl going on, and my foster brother was in the living room, and my foster mom too, and I just had this big fucking feeling like everybody, there's a group of people in this country right now who can guarantee that a certain number of Americans are all doing the exact same thing right now. We are all sitting on the couch in front of a television screen. They can almost damn near guarantee that we are all somewhere getting drunk, eating wings, watching a TV screen. What are they doing right now? Wouldn't this be the perfect time to get some bullshit off? To do some shit? Like, I don't know. It sounds crazy, but...
Seeking shelter in caves and foxholes.
It's the reason things... Yeah.
Dug out hastily. An archer searching for his target in the mirror. Wounded only by my own arrows. Begging to be enslaved. Pleading for my chains, blinded by longing and tripping over paradise. Out of reach and ridiculous to expect. I am a safe job, and our family had to do whatever we could to survive. I learned many great lessons. Welcome to Burning Man. Some pretty crazy characters up there,
so this whole
but better up there than in here. That's what she wants. A substitute teacher from Ireland in the 2nd grade that told my class during morning prayer that when she wants something, anything at all, she prays for it and promises something in return, and she always gets what she wants. Well, I'm sitting at the back of the classroom, thinking, wow, my family can't afford a bike, So I went home and I prayed for one. And I promised I would recite the rosary every night in exchange. Broke that promise. But 2 weeks later, I got home from school to find a brand new Mustang bike with a banana seat and Easy Rider handlebars. Yeah.
That's great.
From fool to cool. My family informed me that I had won the bike in a raffle that a friend of mine had entered my name in without my knowledge whatsoever. So that type of thing has been happening to me ever since. As far as I can tell, it's just about letting the universe know what you want and working toward it while letting go of how it comes to pass.
We stopping right here, chat. I appreciate everybody for tuning in with me this long. We started on Kick. We always start on Kick. We do music for a little bit. Then we get into some topics, man. But this is the ultimate lesson. We went down the rabbit hole on all this shit. So we started with stripping away the fake algorithm-driven podcast grifters and grifts, and that all this shit that keeps us trapped in outrage and gender dynamics, gender wars, keep men versus women being fucking the focus. We pulled back the curtain on the dead internet shit, the AI music takeover. Well, we didn't get into music that much, but we did get into the AI videos. We could do some more on music in another stream. But we did talk about the cashless trap too. The idea, the fact that they are pushing us deeper and deeper into this digital currency. And once we get to that point, once cash is gone, bro, I really have no, I don't know. But we looked at how the legacy media and corporate industries destroy creators, from Tupac. We ain't talk about that. We talked about the child stars though. We did talk about Tupac in another stream. But yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. Looking at this billionaire movie star, Jim Carrey, staring into the camera, telling y'all the truth, telling y'all that this shit don't matter, bro. And with that being said, you should just do what you want to do. Like he said, it's about what you want, Yeah, man. Follow me on Instagram, Rondo the Kid. Follow me on all platforms, any social media, any place is an account. I'm Rondo the Kid. When you break out of the matrix, you realize the final boss isn't the system or the government, the corporations or the algorithm. It's your own ego. The system wants you addicted to status, addicted to validation, addicted to instant gratification. And he wants you terrified of losing a persona that you built for other people, man. Like Rondo the Kid, say no. The moment you destroy that avatar, the corporate machine can't control you anymore. You watch a lot of celebrities go through that. That's why they call Dave Chappelle crazy. That's why they call Jim Carrey crazy. That's why they try to silence independent media. Hold on, back. Chat, we gonna be back. That's the devil right there trying to ruin my clips. Anyway, y'all get it. Y'all got it. Y'all see it. And that's why they try to silence independent media. But not to the live chat that held down the room, nobody. But I appreciate y'all, the viewers that held it down. Y'all niggas mean the world to me. I appreciate every single one of you. The VOD squad locked in tomorrow morning, and the audio listeners taking this on the road on Spotify and Apple Podcasting. Thank you for supporting the Raw 100% independent broadcast. No corporate sponsors, no legacy media strings, just the hard truth, y'all. And if you rock with the network, hit the follow button, subscribe to the channel, drop some W's in the chat. Bypass the algorithm completely. Tap into the pinned link right now. Join the official Discord. I need you to join the official Discord. That's where we drop the research, and that's where the real network lives. You can drop your reactions and links and videos y'all want me to stream about. Anything y'all want me to do, let me know. I am at your service. Keep your eyes open. Don't let the algorithm write your script. Create something that creates something, y'all. Peace.